Hello friends, welcome back. It is monthly meal planning time. I am pretty excited because I really enjoy meal planning. It makes my life a whole lot easier. I have everything I need for the whole month, and then I'm never scrambling for what's for dinner because I know I already have the ingredients. So my typical process is, and I will go show you what my meal planner looks like right now before I even start. But my typical process is I will check my freezer and pantry inventory list, make sure that's correct so I know what I'm working with, and then I take requests from my family. They're not super helpful most of the time. They will remember after I've already been to the store or whatever. So I ask them what they would like to have for dinners, and then I will pull out my cookbooks and my recipe box, and I will go to Pinterest. And I will also go to our favorite meals, favorites, meal favorite list, whatever, to see if there are some like regular things that I'm forgetting that we haven't had in a while that we would want to have. So let me go show you what my meal planner looks like before I even start, because I do work on it throughout the month. If something comes to me, I'll write it down, or as I run out of things, I keep a running grocery list. So I will show you that, and then we will get started meal planning. All right, here is my meal planner. I've got it to March. I haven't filled any of this in yet, but I do typically start just as I have an idea of stuff that I know I want to have. I will start writing it down. Like, I know that I have a turkey that's taking up a lot of room in my freezer that I would like to have, so we'll do a turkey dinner in March. And then just some things, like I know I want to make a batch of homemade barbecue sauce, and as I do that, I will typically write it on my grocery list. So this is some things I've already thought of, or stuff that we've run out of. Same thing for over here type of deal. And I haven't done my freezer inventory or pantry inventory for March because I will wait. This is kind of what the one that looks like that I'm working off of. As I use stuff, I cross it off, so I will transfer this over. But I usually wait to do that until after I've already gone grocery shopping. So now I'm just going to check my pantry, make sure this is accurate, see if there's anything that can kind of jog some ideas for me, and then I'll pull out all my cookbooks and recipe card box and all that. One other thing I forgot to mention is anything that we haven't gotten to in the previous month, I will move forward to the next month. So like this Instapot meatloaf we never got to, so that will become one of our meals for March. Chicken cakes we never got to, so that will move ahead as well. But the frozen pizza I will actually probably add to the lunch menu for March, just because I only have one. I was really intending that to be like Jason and I go out on a date and the kids can eat the pizza, because one frozen pizza won't feed all of us. So I'll move that to lunch, and then I should have a really good start. All right, let's take a look in the pantry, see what we're looking like at the end of the month here. Sorry, the lighting is terrible in here. This is typically where I keep all of my extra food, and I pretty much just have some Trim Healthy Mama stuff over there, and like canned venison, a little bit of lunch stuff. There's some peanut butter. Here, I did actually have to throw the kids a bone and go and get some chips and snacks and stuff, because this entire shelf was completely empty except for the nuts, and they can't really have nuts at school because of there's some allergies in their classrooms and stuff. So have juice boxes, which is good, but we definitely will need to add that to our list. We're doing good on our like special drinks, so those will last for the next month. Cereal, I made the kids some homemade granola bars, which those are almost gone, and clearly I need to clean countertop. Gross. Trim Healthy Mama stuff up there, baking stuff, coffee. So I do have some chocolate chips. I could do another batch of chocolate chip cookies and some almond bark. I could make some sort of dessert with that. This is like honey and oats and syrup and all that stuff. We are going through my canned stuff quite nicely, trying to make everything last until I can harvest again and can some more stuff. Baking supplies are looking good. I should be good with baking supplies. I did write shortening on my list though, because I'm almost out of that. And then here's kind of where I keep all of the, we definitely will need some pasta this month because I really don't have much at all. And then this is usually jam-packed, but I only have, this was one of Julia's birthday presents, which was really funny. She loves the fry sauce from Freddy's. So I really only have a couple of canned items left on here, and some of it's just like some specialty stuff that we don't go through every single month. And so yeah, that is what our pantry looks like at the end of the month. All right, I'm not gonna take you through the freezers because I have a really good inventory list. I already know exactly what's in my freezers. And so the next thing that I will show you will be my completed meal list for the month of March. I am going to do, that's another tip, you have to sit down and look at your calendar and make sure that you're not missing, like make sure that you're not planning meals for when you're not gonna be home. So I need to sit down with a calendar and just make sure that the number of meals I'm gonna make matches up with the calendar, and it's gonna be somewhere between 21 and 25 dinners probably. So I am going to do that right now. All right, so it's good that I checked because I did almost forget about Jericho needing a drink and a snack to bring to his basketball game, like for the whole team. And so that is on the list, which is good because I didn't want to forget that. And then we are having some people from church over for dinner, so I'll just want to think about what I want to make them, you know, company dinner. So I definitely would need to think about that. And so I think March is kind of a long month. So I think I'm going to plan 25 dinners because we will have leftovers in there. Although we are leaving the 1st of April for spring break, so I really don't want any leftovers. So maybe I'll scale back like 2 meals. Maybe we'll do 23. And then those last couple of days, we'll just really eat up the leftovers that we have and do like some snacky dinners or something, because I really don't want any groceries left over for the week that we're gone. Share that with you and hopefully give you some good ideas for your own meal planning. And then the only thing that I have left to do is go and check my household items. And I like to do that all at the same time so I'm not running back to the store. But once I check all my household items, then my entire grocery list is made because I have sat here and wrote down the ingredients as I've written down the recipe. I've gone ahead and written down the ingredients on the grocery list. And then I just need to make sure that we have our typical breakfast and lunch items, and I keep it really simple with breakfast and lunch. The kids pack their own lunches for school, and then breakfast is really fend for yourself. So just have to make sure I have those. And then I can sit down, let's see, today is a Friday, and I'm gonna be shopping on Monday. So I can actually go in and do my Walmart pickup order. And also just because of time, this time I'm going to do Sam's Club pickup order as well. And I can sit down and have both of those orders already put in, and then I will go and pick those up, and then all I have to do is go to Aldi, which takes me about an hour because I don't have to go to Meijer this month. And so I should be done with my grocery shopping within 2 hours for the whole month. So that's pretty good. So let me flip you around and show you what we are having for dinner. All right, like I shared, these first couple are ready. We're having turkey dinner. Good Grub we didn't have last month, so I'm going to bring that back around this month. Taco soup we haven't had in a while. That's a really great recipe. And since I'm doing Walmart pickup order, I can get the hominy that I need since my Aldi doesn't have it. We are doing corned beef and cabbage since it is St. Patrick's Day month. We love that anyway. I don't know if it'll be on St. Patrick's Day or not, but we will definitely have it this month. This is a meal that we didn't get to this month, and so I moved that one forward. Pulled pork, I've shared this a number of times. It's just really delicious, and it makes enough to have 2 full meals, and I usually stick one in the freezer so that it's all ready for next month. And I think next month I'm gonna do a pantry challenge. We'll see. Since we're gonna be gone like almost a week and a half of it, I think we're gonna do that. Tater tot casserole, always one of the kids' favorites. Pork tacos we haven't had in a long time. I decided on serving our company pork tenderloin. I like to get the pork tenderloins from Sam's Club. Those are really good. Hamburgers with homemade buns. This is also another one that we didn't get to this month, so I already have the hamburgers and I just have to make the buns. Perfect roast chicken. This chicken is so delicious from the Magnolia cookbook. Her new cookbook is almost out, and I'm totally gonna get it because I have really enjoyed her first cookbook. This chicken spaghetti we've made one other time, and that's also from the Magnolia cookbook. Tortellini Primavera. This is like one of our top 5 Pinterest meals. We all love it. This is a new one from Pioneer Woman, pork chop sheet pan dinner. I'm gonna try that out. Ooh, that reminds me, did I write pork chops down? I wrote ham steak. See? This is why it's good to check. I don't think I wrote pork chops down here. And I usually get the thin kind, so I'm gonna write a note to myself to get the thick kind. Okay, we are doing homemade mac and cheese, super simple. We love these Instapot chicken burrito bowls. We didn't have it last month, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it this month. Regular tacos. We haven't had hot dogs in a long time. We all love them, so hot dogs, and then I will buy the buns that week that we're gonna have it. Beef stroganoff, chicken cordon bleu lasagna. I've made this one other time, like a really long time ago, but I actually have some lasagna noodles. They're actually gluten-free that I need to use up, so that will be perfect. And then I also will have some ham left over. Like I'll get a ham steak and I only use about half of it, so that will be perfect to use for this recipe. Queso smothered chicken, that's a new one. We love queso, so I'm gonna try that along with, and I will serve Mexican rice with that one. Beef Szechuan noodles, that's a new one as well. It looked really easy and delicious, and our family loves all types of Asian dishes. Spinach artichoke pasta, this one, we'll see. I made homemade spinach artichoke dip, and then we couldn't eat it all, so I froze it. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna be okay because it has a ton of fat and cheese and such. I'm hoping it doesn't like separate and get weird, but I thought if I unthawed that, or thawed that, and then mixed it with pasta and did cheese on top and baked it, I thought that that would be really good. So we're gonna try that. Then for family game night, we have been doing dessert on Fridays. So I'm gonna do brownies and ice cream and homemade hot fudge sauce, cherry pie, And then I need to come up with 2 other desserts, but I will ask the family what they would prefer. These are just some sides ideas, and this is basically just stuff that I actually need the ingredients for. Most of the time we just have veggies as sides, but these had ingredients that I needed. Same thing with this. I just don't want to forget about that frozen pizza. And then sausage and sauerkraut in the crock pot, that requires ingredients. Chilaquiles I want to make because I have a bunch of green enchilada sauce in the freezer. And so it's just eggs and green enchilada sauce. And you can do corn tortillas, or you can use tortilla chips and then just let the enchilada sauce like soak into the tortilla chips, which is delicious, and Monterey Jack cheese. And I already wrote down the cheese. So that is our whole meal plan. And like I said, I just have to go and check our household items, and then my entire grocery list is done. And like I said, I'm only gonna be shopping at 3 stores this month, so it should be a pretty fast and easy grocery shopping experience this month. So I hope you enjoyed our menu. I hope it inspired you to meal plan, and I hope you got some good ideas for dinners for your own family. Like always, I will link what I can in the description box, and then if there's, maybe I'll type out some of the recipes that I just have on my recipe cards. It just depends how much time I have. But if you would like that, I will for sure do that so that you can have the recipes. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.